session, what did we do? We just finished the. Was it that? That was
The
it, right?
water thing.
Yeah. You guys
Yeah.
did a race in the Emerald Grotto,
Mhm.
and you very easily defeated the other team. You rapidly made it past any obstacles. You defeated a swarm of fish, knocked them out. Um, you fought some like not algae, but like what's it called? The green,
Seaweed.
wavy, watery stuff, but it was like white. It was
Pretty
seaweed.
much
There we
seaweed.
go. Like killer seaweed was grabbing you and pulling you down, but you got out of that. And yeah, and at the very end, you fought a moon shark, which lasted a very long time. But you guys, through your attrition, you defeated it. And I think at the end there, Amaryllis was able to heal it and bring it back to consciousness, but swayed it not to attack any further. And at the end, you were given a vision from Alexion. Someone asking for help from somewhere far off. Said something about a place called Bazozan. And then during this vision, you had come unconscious and woken up to the rival party surrounding you. And through a little bit of
Yeah.
mistrust in that situation, eventually left. And I don't. All right. So the first thing is you all go to sleep. Are you sleeping in the same room as Anvil, Ty?
Probably. If there's
Probably.
like an extra bed.
Okay, that's fine. So you guys are sleeping in the same room, and then just the two of you in your own room.
I would probably be sleeping in my own room.
Okay, and Amaryllis and Kadira.
We're in together.
Yeah, we'd absolutely be together.
I meant like, are you in a room together? I'm
Yes.
just kidding. Sorry. That was,
Wow.
ha ha ha. Anyways,
Arr.
what was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay, so Ty,
I mean, well,
you find yourself sleeping peacefully, at least at first. But you think you wake up, and the room is
What the
filled with a red glow. The window's not open, but it's a glow is filtered, like bleeding into the room, covering everything with a red color. And you hear the wind howling outside as the shutter's beating, and you don't see Anvil in the room. It's just you, alone with a single bed. And
Hello?
yeah, I hear you.
No, that was him saying hello. Anybody there?
You
That
say
was Ty.
You look around the room, and you don't see anybody after saying hello. You see a mirror in the corner of the room. You see your reflection. You're wearing your mask. And you look towards the door, and there's blood pooling at it.
Ooh.
And click
Is
your
the window
tokens.
open, you said?
Oh, I said click your tokens if you want to hear noise. Is the window open?
Yes.
No. You just see light emanating through and the howling wind.
Ty's gonna go ahead and get up and brace himself for the worst as he approaches the door.
Fucking cool.
All right. What are you
I don't
doing?
hear
Sorry.
anything.
You're gonna have to look
Ty's
at it.
gonna reach for the door handle and twist it and slowly pull it open.
All right. You instantly pull it open.
Slowly
Oh,
and
slowly.
immediately,
No,
but
that's
slowly. But he's not dawdling.
I thought you said silly pull.
fine.
Silly pull.
Yeah, you slowly pull the door open, and before you is the many bodies of deep gnomes piled on top of each other, family members, and the silhouette of an orc, the red from the moon reflecting on his eyes. It's not Anvil.
Sorry. Sorry, I was talking
just
to
so you
myself.
know, it's not him. But this orc stands there. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Save throw. I'm trying to remember how to roll a wisdom saving throw. Okay, I found it.
11. All right. as he stands there, he takes a step forward, and you're paralyzed with fear. And he jumps at you and slashes, and it cuts you across the chest. And the pain shocks you awake, and you're laying in your bed, drenched with sweat, and you're bleeding at your chest. As you took 1d8 slashing damage. And then I'll roll that for you.
Thank you.
Took 8 slashing damage.
Oh, shit.
Peace.
But you're
Those guys actually awake now.
yeah, and you're awake. And I imagined you screamed after being cut and waking up.
Yeah, that's a yes.
All right. So in your screaming, Anvil, you wake up to just Ty in his bed, screaming, freaking out.
And Anvil just instantly bolts upright, grabs his axe, is looking around the room. What? What is it? Who did I kill? What? Are you okay?
Guy's
What's wrong
gonna
with you?
reach for his skull helmet and slide it on after it's affixed for a second. Sorry, Anvil, it was just a dream.
Oh.
But you
Yeah,
do
no-
see Anvil. There's a bit of blood on his chest.
I see that, and I instantly go up to him like, "What happened? You're bleeding."
Where?
There.
That's across my chest.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, look at that. It must have happened yesterday. Were we drinking yesterday? Yeah.
No, you not have blood on you yesterday. Why blood today?
As I got shit ton.
No.
Probably a lot of damage.
It 1d8, so it's quite a bit. It's a thin, like, it's not deep, but you know how some cuts, even though they're not deep, they bleed quite a bit? It's kind of like that. It doesn't look threatening. It's just bleeding a bit. It definitely needs
Ty's
some
gonna look
cleaning
around
up.
the room, and then nothing stands out, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Him?
Yeah, nothing seems to stand out. So normal night, other than the dream. And you've had dreams of not quite this terrifying or realistic to where something like this has happened to you, but you've had some night terrors before, but nothing like this.
What dream about? You want to tell me about it?
Ty's gonna think for a minute. I don't really remember. I must have just rolled on my dagger or something. I'm gonna go clean this up, Anvil.
Yeah, probably not sleep with dagger. Okay, you get clean. You want me come with you? Make sure you're safe.
I got it. Go back, sleep, buddy.
Okay. I come with you anyways.
Fair
And
enough,
I'm gonna
fair
go
enough.
And I'm gonna go with.
Alright, that works. So you just go and clean up and then resume your night like normal?
How late is it?
It's like in the middle of the night. Like you still have maybe 4 hours left.
How's the bar at? Like, is there
Oh.
people doing stuff downstairs or stuff?
There's a few, but not a whole lot at this hour. It seems like most people have either gone home, but you see a few like drunk. You see a drunk orc kind of like on the table, still asking, but everyone's ignoring him, kind of thing. Like his jaw's on the table and he's lifting up his mug. I'm not that drunk. Just give me a little bit. And they're like, the only thing you're gonna get is water. But there's like maybe 3-4 people.
If you not want to sleep, we can go drink.
I'd have a few drinks.
Oh,
Celebrate from yesterday. Or
absolutely.
celebrate.
More drinking. Though I'm gonna go with him to the bar and we'll hang out and drink for a little while.
All right.
You sure you not want to tell me about dream? Sometimes talking about dreams make it go way faster.
Dreams are your dreams, Anvil. They mean nothing. As he scratches at the giant cut on his fucking.
Oh man, I like it.
I think I think Anvil just kind of nods and says, "Can be true, cannot be true. But you have cut, so obviously, dream realistic for you."
I rolled on my dagger, Anvil. That's all.
Okay, I let it go. I don't believe you though.
And you guys spend this time talking, and the bartender serves you whatever you like at this hour, as you are one of the few patrons and don't seem to be too intoxicated to drink.
Yeah.
I will.
Anvil's not actually drinking. He's just hanging out with them. If he's drinking, that's fine. Like, he'll fake sip.
We're going to, as the camera kind of zooms out away from this scene, it goes down the hallway of the rooms and doors and focuses on another. And it zooms through the door and looking at Amarilla sleeping in her bed. And it zooms into her head as we see inside her dreams. You have a dream. Well, it's more like a memory. One you dream about often. And a dream... And when you have this dream, it usually repeats itself over and over again until you wake. You stare up at the sky, dazed. Smoke blots out the sun, and flaming arrows cut through, eager to strike their targets. At first, all you hear is the high-pitched whining before the cacophony of the battlefield rises to a crescendo. Armor clashes, blades sing, and men and women are screaming. You rise from the ground despite the sharp pain in your head. Blood flows down from your brow, giving the world a crimson hue. Sword in hand, you stagger forward, looking to strike any foe that comes near. A man and a woman dance before you, blades beat to the rhythm of war that you are very familiar with. One bad step, and you die. The woman is emblazoned with the crest of the Bright Queen upon her armor. She confidently counters every move the man makes, but you can see that despite his disadvantage, the man has a sinister smile. You hesitate just before leaping to her aid, giving him exactly the amount of time he needed. His sword is knocked from his hand, and the woman goes for the killing blow. But the man rapidly shifts into a bestial form, sword buried in his shoulder, but his mouth wrapped around her head. The head now rolls between your feet. The werebear is now on you faster than you can react, and before you know what's happening, he's feasting on your stomach. You lay there staring up at the sky, dazed, smoke blots out the sun, and the flaming arrows cut through, eager to strike their targets. And then you wake up.
Not this again. And she kind of like reaches down for her tawny owl. Kind of like pet it. And like, it's okay. I'm here.
And it nuzzles its head against your hand. Looking concerned up at you with its big owl eyes.
It's okay. I have this dream a lot, you know that. But I'm okay, and you're okay, and that's all that's important to me. She kind of looks over at Kadira. Is she asleep?
Yep.
Yeah, she's asleep.
As quietly as she can, with tree stumps for legs, she's gonna kind of sweep her feet off of the bed that she already hardly can fit on, and tries her best to tiptoe over to her and like sit on the edge of the bed right beside her. There's probably a lot of creaking and groaning
Yeah.
because she is very heavy. And she like tries to curl up next to her without waking her up, but I'm sure she probably does.
Yeah. Amaryllis, or Kadira, do you want to wake up from that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, oh. Hey.
Hi.
Let me scoot over.
Okay. Well,
You okay?
yeah. And I think she doesn't really know that the emotion is on her face, but she is crying. But she doesn't really acknowledge it, but there are tears running down her face.
I mean, I don't know if I would see that though because it's dark, right?
Yeah, it's pretty dark in the room. You guys had put out any light to sleep, unless you kept a nightlight on.
Yeah. And I'll still continue like, are you sure? And then I'll
Well,
kind of like nuzzle, wrap an arm.
I I have this dream sometimes. Actually it's a little bit more like a memory, but that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
A memory. And I peek up I wake up almost sort of instantly. What do you mean? What
Yeah.
you've had this dream multiple times.
Oh my gosh. Um, yeah. It's not very pleasant. I'm on a battlefield and I'm watching two people fighting, and one of them kills the other, and then the one that killed the other transforms into a werebear and charges me, and she kind of puts her hand on her stomach and doesn't say anything else.
And and
Died.
you died. How many times have you had this dream?
At least every few days for the past year. Would it be a year, maybe?
Yes, yeah.
Why haven't you told me about this?
Well, I don't know. It's weird to say, but it's almost embarrassing, I guess. I don't know. And it's scary.
Yes, it is scary, but I think I think you're remembering your past life.
I died that tragically.
Oh, I mean, it seems so, but
Well, then would that explain my... And she puts her hand on your stomach and kind of rubs across its flatness. But then she like touches the dip in hers while holding her tawny owl in the other hand.
yes, I think it would. I knew we were connected in more ways than one. This is, I mean, it's a very frightening memory. Um, if you want to talk through it some more, we can, but just remember that that's just a memory, and it can't hurt you now.
You mean it's not gonna happen again?
That you're going to be mauled? No. I mean, obviously nobody could promise that, but I'll do what I can to make sure it doesn't happen. Just as long as you make sure nobody, feels me through the stomach too, right?
Yeah.
Just us two.
Kind of hesitates for a minute, and then she like puts a hand on your arm, and she just, Kadira, I'm scared
Of your memories.
of all of it.
There's nothing to be scared. That means we have more time. We could always be together. And remember everything.
Okay, I trust you. You know I do.
Yeah. Won't disappoint you.
Thank you. And
Then I
then you
guess
hear,
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know. I guess it depends on what Adam is gonna say we do next.
Oh, you can go to sleep. It's still like the middle of the night.
Oh, okay.
I'd say this probably happened like a few minutes after what happened to the other two.
Okay.
You guys
I
are
hear Anvil's heavy footsteps in the hallway.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yup, yup, yup.
But yeah, you guys can go back to sleep or whatever. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys rest for the night. Dristanis. You roll a perception check in your sleep. So? Oh, she's on mute. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I was on mute.
You
You
were
said perception, right?
Yeah.
Just because Elle was having a hard time falling asleep.
Oh, you're okay.
She's overtired.
14. Right? 17. Right?
100.
I'm
It
so
was 100.
confused.
It's 17.
Okay, because I was like, the dice... Okay, that's what you... The base roll was 14 plus your 3. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It doesn't show you 17?
It does. It's just
Because
smaller
it's just weird.
up high. And it's no big deal.
Well, it looks right. It looks good to me. That's weird.
We brought this up before this has happened. I forgot. But you feel it kind of is bothering you, and you were having a nice dream. You were walking through like a pretty forest, but the tree keeps like touching your face, and you're like, the branch is way over there, and then you realize that you're sleeping, and you're like, what's touching my face? And you wake up, and there's a spider on your face.
Ugh.
Fuck you. I hate you right now.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to veil
So
that?
he's no.
Okay.
I would say Dristanis isn't scared of him. I am.
Okay.
But Dristanis, I would say, would just kind of like grab it and then throw it across the room.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a strength check.
That's a string check.
Just see how hard you throw this spider. That's all.
Oh, I love it. How could you string check? Oh, right there.
A 9. Okay.
What?
You throw it like normal, tired guy who doesn't care. Just
Yeah.
throw it. It hits the wall with an audible thump, and then you watch it as it crawls under the door and out into the hallway. And then
Good riddance.
otherwise, you have a peaceful night.
Yeah.
I felt like you needed
Yeah,
a dream sequence since everyone else was connected in the same rooms. Well, not a dream. You know what I mean?
I knew what you
I was
meant.
like,
No,
Tristan,
that's
this needs
cool.
to be, needs something to happen. So I was like, you know what? She has a spider on her face.
Yeah.
Or he does.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Great choice.
That's what happens when I make shit up on the fly.
Yes. What are their worst fears? Let's bring it to life.
D&D. All right. But otherwise, your night is unimpeded, and you sleep well into the morning.
Yeah. I turn back over and start snoring again.
I'll kind of take a thing from Josh's book, and I think what Nikki does, pretty much what's your morning routine? I'll start with you, Ty, or yeah, what'd you guys do the rest of the night? Did you go to bed eventually?
I'm assuming we eventually go to sleep, or are we up for the rest of the night, Ty? Michael?
So I was probably at for like an hour or so. It's kind of boring down here tonight. Let's go back to sleep.
Okay.
Oh, almost activated the wrong map.
I've done that
Oh
so
god,
many
it's too loud now.
That was so scary. Okay. But you guys go back to bed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's too loud for me too. Okay. You guys... Oh yeah, so I'll say Ty and Anvil. You guys wake up, and how do you usually spend your morning before you leave the room?
Anvil, do you usually wake up later or earlier?
I think Anvil probably wakes up before you. He's used to sleeping outside and waking up with the sun. But he gets up, he does like push-ups, sit-ups. If he has a place, he does some like pull-ups and stuff. Works out for a little while, and then he's ready to go for the day.
I just imagine him using the door jamb, just...
Oh, absolutely. Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
And he does not wash himself, he's just ready to go.
Alright.
I wakes up sooner or later, like, you're gonna break another frickin' door frame, Anvil.
Well, they should build doors better.
Anvil's gonna, or Ty's gonna get up and just scoot past. and go downstairs, get a drink
Yeah.
and food.
So from there, I'll cut to Amaryllis and Kadira. How you guys spend your waking moments?
Well, Amaryllis, so she first wakes up and does some meditating, and I'm assuming the ground in this tavern is wooden.
Yeah.
So she almost like takes a form with it, and like roots grow into it, and like into like the floorboards and the cracks within them. And after that, she kind of takes a deep breath, and then she cracks herself up, potentially maybe leaving a hole or two. And then
Yeah, that's a good point.
she will, yeah, she then will go over and start. This is gonna sound weird, but she will shave her legs. She takes out a wood carving knife, and she just goes against the grain and just
the
shaves her
little
legs
sprouts
down.
that came off.
Yeah.
I like it.
And
but-
then she'll give a little snack to her little owl and chipmunk, and
Go ahead
yeah,
and
maybe
roll
bask in the morning sun.
a d20 to see how bad the floor is. Lower than a 10 is bad. Lower than a 5 is really bad. And essentially, it's just going to determine how much it costs.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Is it this? Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
No.
so-
Nope.
Oh, that's your stand, so you haven't rolled.
Enter.
Nice. This
Hell
time
yeah.
tonight, it wasn't too bad. You can see like a few you pull it up, but it's mostly porous rather than pulling up the planks itself.
Yeah.
Seem to like slide out rather than break apart for the most part. So you can like, no one will notice. It's a little like they might think it's termites like ate up the wood
Yeah.
over there, so they might replace it on their own.
Yeah.
And then Kadira, or if you weren't finished. Sorry.
Nope, I'm finished.
Okay, so I will get up, start getting dressed. Whatever Amaryllis, like with her shavings and everything, she's probably gonna just like sweep it up into a little pile, usual routine, and throw it into the fireplace.
Kindling.
Yeah. Give the owl some snack.
It's a
Yeah, I
happy
already
owl.
fed her. She's gonna get fat.
I mean, we need to communicate better on this. So.
I know. We gotta create a system. I'm sorry.
It's like you get Mondays,
Your owl's not
you
saying
get
no,
Tuesdays.
so. You think if she was full, she would, say no.
What are you feeding
Of
her?
course not. What are we
Little
feeding her?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like little nuts and things.
Okay.
Seeds.
I think after Kadira feeds her, and after she says that, she's not like, what's gonna happen? And then she coughs up like a whole nut. There just wasn't enough room for that little one extra.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how they
Kadira
cough up
will
bones
like
and
wipe
shit?
it off,
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh no.
Big
It
yuck.
was in her stomach. I could see Anvil doing that too. So
Alright, is that your morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Tristanis.
Okay.
You do wake up free of spiders. So.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so he wakes up, and I would say the first thing he does is kind of sit there with his butt on the bed and his feet out and his arms just kind of on his knees, just breathing, thinking. And then when he does actually start getting up, he waxes his horn and brushes through his hair and re-braids, his beard and his like head hair, and polishes, or I said waxes his horns, right?
Yeah.
Polishes his axe, and then goes about his day.
Alright. I'm just saying, this was a good idea, guys. The morning routine bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
Good
Gives you a little
idea.
insight into
Yeah.
who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, and it like instigates like even just a little bit of role play.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
100%.
add this to my stuff too. I
Bravo.
really like doing that. Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that was
Right.
good. I'm really happy with that. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
But pulling back to Ty, as you like try to pass Anvil on the way out, you kind of run into a knee and you look up and you see Elder Ushru from the head was running the festival and rewarded you guys, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I've come to see your party. If you have time to speak with me, it's pretty important."
Yes, give us 20 minutes and we'll meet you downstairs.
Yeah, I'll be down there waiting for you. It's good to see you. You have any pies left
Pies, no
over?
wave. Nope, ate them all.
Right. Just like maybe you can save $1 on breakfast, but a gold. He turns
What
around
is
really
it, old
quickly.
man?
He shuffles quickly. Wait. He's from another dimension.
Do you hear that, Anvil? What do you think?
Whatever you think. I don't care about these people, but I guess
Excellent.
I can help them.
What else will we
Alright.
do?
I don't have anything planned for the day.
You never do, Anvil. And Ty's gonna walk off to check on the others.
That's why I have you, so you can plan things.
You can hear Ty laughing as he walks away.
Quick question.
Yes.
Did we get gold for winning the thing?
Yes.
I only have 10,
10 gold.
10 gold right now.
I give
I don't
you
know how much
guys
we got.
each 100 gold.
Oh, okay. Must not have put it in
Yeah,
there.
there's gonna be
I'm
inflation.
sorry, how much?
100
100.
gold. I think I added it to yours already, so.
Yeah, it's in there. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I was reading ahead and I was like, oh fuck, I should have just gave him 100 and to spread. But it's not because, it's just because I was like, oh, it has to do with like, if you find certain items, you could sell them or happen to do, you know what I mean? So it's like, you guys could have made that easily on your own through like randomness, but you could have also not found
yeah.
anything. So you guys just have guaranteed money, essentially.
Nice.
So it's fine.
Love to see it.
And 100 gold isn't like a shit.
It's
ton of
really
money,
not.
so it's-
No. Especially when it comes to magic items, you'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. But you go and collect the party, essentially. Or roughly.
So we'll meet downstairs in 20 minutes.
Yeah, so you guys go back to your morning routines as previously described. And eventually find your way down at a table in the middle of the tavern. With Elder Ushru waiting patiently with his fingers crossed and hiding his mouth behind his hands with his elbows on the table. I should probably do camera. And you guys,
No, I get what you mean.
yeah, you guys all take your seat around him. He's like, "Good morning. I hope my champion slept well."
Well, some of us better than others, I think.
There seems to be a spider problem, but other than that, it wasn't too bad.
Oh yes, I've heard about that. There's a theory that someone has a pet spider that keeps getting out at night.
Well, they're lucky I didn't kill it last night. I was too tired.
Yes, they should probably get a leash for it.
We've talked about this,
Probably.
Gustanis. You bring me spider, I eat them. I've told you this.
Why did no one tell me about the spider? I would love it.
Because, probably.
Sorry, go on.
Opposed to you having any spider pets for the record.
You are opposed?
Yes, they get
Okay.
everywhere.
Okay, noted.
They're
You're
also tasty.
interesting, I hear. You now, obviously, talking about befriending spiders, and I heard you have a kinship with sharks.
I do. I love all wildlife, though, so.
Yes, that's good. Not much to be seen around here in the wastes, but it is
She
nice when you
lifts
get
up
to
her
see
owl to that.
What's that?
And just like, she lifts up the owl from her belly and just puts it on the table.
it. Oh, that's a cute thing. I've only seen those on rare occasions.
Yeah. I also have a chipmunk, too. But
Very
go
nice.
on.
Yes. But speaking of some having better sleep than others, I did not find myself to have a peaceful sleep. I was given a vision.
You hear that, Ty? He said a vision.
Oh, was it of a battlefield?
No.
Oh,
It
okay,
was.
sorry.
Uh, it was a golden amulet, and it rose. It rose to the surface of a pool of blood, with countless hands lunging upwards out of it to grasp it, and all the hands fell back into the pool except one. The one who claimed the amulet was a handsome man with curly hair and a somber expression. He turned to me and he said, "They must find me, the ones from the grotto." And he looks at all of you, and he's like, "Did something happen in that place, in the grotto, to help me understand my vision?"
Yes. This is very strange. Like, yes, we did find ourselves in a particularly interesting place when we fell into there.
Uh-huh.
Can you remind me what it was like a memory or something? I'm trying to remember.
It was pretty much just
Like I know something happened. Was it like a vision?
yeah.
And the,
This,
like
okay.
the,
Like a holographic sort of thing.
I
some
need to
mother.
pull up my phone.
What's up?
Was there any information that you received that would help us if we did decide to find this person?
Oh, unfortunately, no. What I told you is all that was there.
What's this guy's name again?
His name is Elder Ushru. He's one of like the leaders of Jigal.
The guy
Why?
that we had a thing of, or the guy that we're talking to right now?
Wait,
No,
the
the
guy
we're talking,
talking
right
to
now.
is Elder Ushru.
Yes.
Elixion is the guy from the
Elixion.
vision.
Okay.
Yeah, he said I'm Elixion.
Okay.
And then there was like a mother of magic or something. Or moon mother. Was it?
Moon Weaver?
Yeah.
Moon.
Elder, why do you think this is important?
Well, I'm not normally given visions, and I would have merely have shooken it off as a dream, but it talked about you from the grotto. And still, I had my doubts, but you are corroborating that something strange happened down there. So this can't be merely a coincidence.
I remember him saying that he was lost in darkness. Does that ring any bells? Something dark? Darkness?
Darkness. Well, the only place that makes me
Well,
feel anything like that in the is Bazozan. The imagery that I've seen is very similar to the horror stories I've heard from that place.
Azor-chan, what's that?
In Bazozan, it's
Bazuzan?
yes, it's the seat of the betrayer gods from before the calamity. It's where they
That's where-
essentially ruled. It still has gates to other planes where demons and other sorts crawl through. There is a small town, village, a small group of people there that fight against it, trying to live there, trying to gain land.
Are you trying to get us to go there?
It feels like, I guess so. It's my dream. It felt like it's important, but it's none of my business, really. But you all sort of look like very well-rounded.
Some of us more than others. He looks at Ty again and he says, but just tell us what you want, old man.
I mean, I just came about the dream. And I was just really a curiosity.
If we hadn't experienced what we did in the grotto, would probably write you off as crazy. But I am inclined to find this quite interesting that he had a dream and someone mentioned what happened to us. I think this is worth following.
Partially confronting you is me dealing with my sanity. As you can see, I'm quite old. Wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy. But also, I am a bit superstitious, and I feel like things like this happen for a reason. I'm a believer in destiny and fate, and it is my belief that maybe this is your destiny.
If
It
that
is
means
very
that
plausible. Go ahead.
Sorry. If that means that we can help people by going and doing this, then I'm in.
Well, he definitely seemed like he wanted help. He asked me to come to you.
And he asked us as well.
And
All right. So we're gonna go save Alexian. Whoever that is.
I think
That sounds interesting.
as you say that, the other party starts to come out of their rooms, and you see AO kind of like glancing over at you guys. But she directs her party to sit at a table not too far away, and she leans over and so what's going on here? Is this about what happened last night?
What happened to you last night?
What? I didn't hear you.
I said, what happened to you last night?
I slept, and I was in the grotto with you during
Well, yeah.
your guys' fainting spell.
Yeah.
Did you see guy in darkness ask for help?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh,
We heard faint noises, like you were far underwater, like mumbling. And we heard voices, and that's it. Maybe crying?
that was probably Ty.
That was definitely Anvil.
There was a small man that said that he needed help and he was lost in darkness. He was very little. It seemed pretty bright in there to me.
And you guys, and I did kind of overhear a bit as I walked out, but you're going to go help him.
Yes, why are you listening to our conversation?
I am sorry, you talk very loudly. And
That's true.
honestly, it sounds like a lot of fun. And if you wouldn't be opposed to it, we would totally be willing to tag along.
I am opposed to it.
The more the
Nice.
merrier.
Friends.
And you see as the goblin gets up and starts walking over.
So, what's going on? You
It looks like we're going to be joining them on an adventure, our very first one.
oh, okay. Well, where are we going?
Yeah.
We're going
That's a good
to.
question.
I have no idea.
We are going
Are we
to
going-
Azosan?
Basil Tran or Zan.
Yeah, his
We
ears
cannot guarantee your safety.
his ears drop, like sag, and you kind of see Ao flinch a little bit.
Oh God. Okay. Our first adventure is gonna be in Basilzad.
I guess so. Well, we'll definitely be testing our mettle.
If you're too afraid, you no have to come. You can stay here and eat pies.
It's not that I'm afraid. I could just stay here and leave her. Or you guys.
I don't know, you look kind of afraid.
Well, I am afraid right now, but I'll be okay.
And
Bazozan is definitely a place to be afraid of.
something you noticed right away when he walks up, he's donned in his armor today, and you see on the chest plate, Kadira,
Okay.
on his chest plate is the symbol of the Luxon.
Okay.
Um,
Which one again?
the goblin, Durma.
Okay. So, you are a member of the Luxon, are you?
Oh yes. Yeah.
How many times have you been reborn?
None. It's quite new. What sort of? I've been training under him in an effort to become useful.
Are you consecrated yet?
No, it's mostly for the purposes of eating people. They didn't even think about that.
Oh. Do you not wish to be consecuted?
What's
I
that?
mean, it could hurt, but I might consider it later. If I feel like I don't know, I've earned it or something.
Well, if you have any questions, let me know. I'd be more than willing to answer them for you.
Oh, so you're a follower of the Lux City as well?
Yes, I am.
Well, that's good. Well, yeah, I would totally, trade notes with you, and of course, I would like to learn more. And then Ao kind of pats him on his head, and his ears kind of like drift up a bit. Well, I'll definitely have to let the rest of my party know and see if they accept. I'm sure they will. They've been itching to head out. And you kind of look over, and you see Maggie, the large ogre, back to her normal size, is like looking around the room very perceptively, as she like just kind of eyeing the situation, looking around, kind of like almost like she's just on guard all the time. Irvin, the guy from the pieting contest, he's already chugging down a large what's it called, mug of ale. And Galisariad, I don't think I told you his name, so I'm not going to say that again. You see the drow, the one that you guys ratted on. He's sitting there kind of just like brooding at you guys, kind of just not looking at Kadira at all, just avoiding her eye contact.
Do I notice that?
Uh, you put your passive perception?
Uh,
I think it's pretty high.
Hold on, I'm trying to see where it's at.
I know.
On your character sheet where perception is, it'll be in parentheses.
Where my perception is?
Yes.
Oh, is it like right
Little-
next to it?
Yeah, like if you were to roll a perception check.
14?
14?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you notice that. You clocked that. You look over and he's like looking at the party, and it's almost like he's trying to make eye contact with everybody except for you.
Somebody's a little sour this morning, aren't they?
He glances at you for a second and like turns,
And I laugh, like,
and
got a rise out of him.
Aya looks back and kind of laughs. Don't mind him. He is the newest member of our adventuring group, but he doesn't mean any harm.
Why is he being mean?
What? He's not being mean. He's just sitting there. I think he's maybe a tad, the term butthurt after you called him out for wanting to cheat. He didn't cheat, to be fair, and he just wants a chance to be able to use his abilities to,
To cheat?
No, well, I guess in that situation, yes.
What happened to his butt?
His butt. Oh, I see. His feelings are hurt.
Oh,
And,
you could have just led with that.
yeah, sorry.
I don't understand a lot of this lingo. Sometimes I apologize.
I'm gonna keep that in mind. How are the sharks this morning?
Oh, the sharks were great. I can see them from the windows sometimes. just dipping their little fins above the water. They look like they're having a good time.
I'm probably gonna be out of the water for a while, which is funny for a water genasi, eh?
Scared,
I'd say
are you?
so.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't like being bit on the thigh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how is it?
Oh, my thigh it's fine. And she looks down at Dermot.
He's like, yeah, I cleaned her up. She's as good as new.
Oh, okay. I would have done something for you had not, but it's good that you're feeling better.
Well, I would have appreciated it. Elder Ursher is kind of just like looking at you guys, like just kind of there. He's like, okay. I just was curious, only because it's the one thing that I don't think we've addressed, but you don't have to answer it. But there was an amulet he was holding in the dream. Is that?
Is that the
Anything?
amulet that we picked up?
Oh, you guys didn't bring up the amulet at all. So I was I'm as a DM seeing if you wanted to bring it up. If not, you guys can withhold that.
Oh, I was saying that.
Okay.
Honestly, don't remember.
Okay.
I presume it is.
Yeah.
So you did find an amulet.
Yeah, we brought it back.
I wonder if he... Can I see it?
I
presume
think
I
I
have
had
it.
it. Or
Yeah,
no,
you have it.
I think that you had it. I think I had it initially because I got it from the shark, but I think I gave it to
It's
you.
a different one. The shark one, you had to give back because that was part of the race. The
Oh.
one that was on the pedestal, yeah, Ty has it.
Kai has that one. Okay, got it.
Ty will go on and pull it out and wave it in his hand.
I mean, it
Does it
doesn't...
look familiar?
Yeah, that's exactly the thing from my... It looks a little different, like it's missing parts.
Huh.
I feel like this is possibly a vestige of divergence. Is it magical?
Doesn't feel magical. Does it feel magical?
It does.
Okay, maybe it does feel magical.
I think I gave you a little bit of information on what it did last time, but I don't recall too much. But it does feel magical. At the very least, you can sense that. Things like this were created probably during the age of Arcanum or before the Calamity and everything fell. It could turn into a very powerful artifact, but I think usually they are slumbering. That might explain the difference between it now and my dream.
That's enough to flick his finger a little bit.
Ding, ding. Just ding, ding. And you can attune to it if you want to.
Well, like put it
I'll
on.
mess with it later. That would require something overnight, right?
It takes like an hour.
Like an hour.
Yeah.
Any of you wanna mess with it? Or shall I?
I think Kadira might be interested in it.
Kadira?
Here, let me do a Arcana check.
Oh, what'd you roll? Sorry.
10.
A 10?
Oh, not much.
And you're just trying to... What are you trying to do?
Just trying to see if I could ascertain, like, really what's up with it.
With the 10, unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
You can deduce that it's magical. As you trace your fingers along it, you feel like it's almost like a static, very faint along the very surface of it. And when you hold it tight in your hand, you feel the slight vibration that most magical items have.
That's magic. I think we definitely should assume that this is something important.
And you feel like a slight movement behind you. And you look up and you see, what's his name? The drow. It's like, it's a magical item, yes?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I look at it?
I'll fight I am. Sure. We're not gonna feel it, are you?
And I think he looks down at you like that, and then never mind. I don't want to touch it. And he
Come on, I'm sorry. I'm just playing.
flings his cloak and walks out the door.
I'm just playing. Man, this guy needs a nap.
Yeah, I'm sorry about him. He yeah. Don't try not to, like, oh, you stole that. That hurt his feelings. He's not good at showing when things hurt his feelings well.
You should really stop apologizing for him.
You're probably
Your friend
right.
Your friend like child, feelings hurt all time.
Yeah, to be fair, that's true.
I was just trying to play. If we're going to be, working together.
Actually, you go ahead and roll. You and Amarilla. Oh no, you, because you were looking at him. Roll insight check. Kadira. What'd you roll?
Oh, it's 19.
19. Okay. You kind of see, even though he's being like a whiny baby, when he walks away and she kind of looks at him, you see a little hint of something in her eyes. If you know what I mean. She thinks he's cute.
Okay.
But just
Who
just
is
so
this
you know
that thinks he's cute?
the drow in their party.
Oh. Well, I think they were ogres cute, so it makes sense.
And then you see in the background Irvin asking for another ale. Give me another ale over here. And then,
Well, if no one else is too interested, I'll try and see if I can attune to this
Okay.
thing of my Bob.
okay.
And in the meantime, for our ongoing partnership, I'll buy y'all drinks for the day. Well, night, morning, one round.
All right. I'd say at this point, Elder Ushru is like, well, I think I have done my part. I have, normal work to do, so I'm gonna go get back to running the town.
Okay.
But
I know even less than I did before you got here, but thanks for coming by.
Yes.
We appreciate you sharing with us what you learned,
Thank
and
you.
we'll take this into consideration. Thank you.
All right. Well, it was it's a pleasure you being in our town and being here. Thank you, and I wish you well on your journey. And he kind of just gets up and starts walking towards the door. And AO is like,
Okay.
oh,
No, go ahead.
she's just like, all right. I mean, do you guys know when you plan on leaving? Should I start prepping my people?
How far
Sure.
away is this place?
It depends on how fast you travel. It can vary, but it's roughly average is a week, maybe.
I'll be there in no time. Did anyone else have anything to do in Jigao before we leave?
Well, first, now that he's gone, what the hell was he talking about?
Okay, I lied. It's like 2 weeks almost.
Ties in a face palm. Not both.
No, really, did we decide what we are doing? Are
We're
we
gonna go to
leaving the town?
Boshan, save Lexian, be heroes.
Sounds
All
like
in a
a
nutshell.
job.
I think he looks at you and goes, okay.
To who? To me?
No, to Ty.
Oh, I was like, why are you saying it like that? Okay, never mind.
Anvil has no idea what the hell you guys were talking about. You said a bunch of big words, talking about weird people. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I think he was just staring at all of you with his mouth kind of hanging open, like, what the hell are all of you talking about?
All right, so
Mhm.
I think we should definitely start to get ready.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready. I have all of my things on me right now.
All right.
Almost ready, I'd say.
What time is it, relatively speaking?
It's like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, probably early still.
I'm down. Leave by noon.
All right.
AO kind of
So-
nods.
Get your people ready and tell them we'll be out by noon.
Okay, we will definitely be ready. We'll meet you here or outside.
Right outside.
Sounds like a plan. And then she goes back to the table with Durmot. And then
I'll
Okay,
be
so
wearing
we're-
a flower in my hair so you know who we are.
So we are leaving at like 10, correct?
Like noon.
No, like 10 o'clock seems good for me.
He's gonna kick Anvil a little bit.
Ow! Damn it,
We're
Ty.
gonna go with them.
If we could take their ogre and leave the rest.
What if she doesn't like you?
Everyone likes me.
Do you like everyone?
No.
Oh, you like
think-
me just fine.
Yeah.
I-
I think
if
we should
our-
talk to her.
Of course I won't talk to her. Are you crazy?
No, not last I checked.
Yes, you probably have a good point. I probably won't do that, though. Okay, I'm going to go get my stuff. Wait, I already have my... Leave me alone. I'm going outside.
Can I find like potions or anything?
yeah, we can get to that. But you're gonna go look for potions.
Yeah, I would say I would probably look for 2 healing potions.
Okay, and then
I mean, I'm assuming they're 50 gold.
we'll find out.
I know.
Anvil,
Yeah.
you said you go outside?
Yes.
Okay. So you open the door. And you remember that perception check?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. So you open the door, and there's leaning against the wall across from the door, across from the inn, is 5 orcs. And they spot you come out. Oh, look, there he is. There's old Hammer's son.
As soon as I see them, I close the door and say, Ty!
And you hear
I
just
am
a
going
bunch
to
of...
need you.
You hear laughter from outside.
And
Did he
then,
kick someone again?
no. And I just draw my axe and say, I'll be back.
Oh, we're going out back. We're going out back. We're going this way, Handle.
And, are you going to grab me? Because I'm going to turn around and go outside.
Yes.
Just... I don't know how effective that'll be.
Oh, it's Anvil. He
Yeah.
just faces it head on.
No, him grabbing you by the leg, because he's a little
Oh.
tiny.
Okay, gotcha.
No.
He sees you, like, grabbing him, and he's like, what are you doing? You want to ride? You have my back.
We aren't causing a scene in middle of town.
Oh, of course not. I just kill these 5 real quick, and I come back.
That's called a scene.
Well,
How
how
many?
do you... There's 5 of them, I believe.
Are they evil?
Well, of course they are. I can take them, though. Don't worry about it. I'll be back.
If they're evil, I'll go too. Are you
Okay.
sure?
I'm gonna step out the door, and I'm gonna be holding my axe in my hands, and I'll be like, what do you all want?
And you come out, and they all have like their arms crossed, like they're trying to be cool, essentially.
Mhm.
We saw you at the ceremony. We just thought it was interesting that Hammer's pathetic son happened to win anything. Surprised to see you here. I think we ought to take you back. You should be put on trial.
Of course, come and get me.
And you will know that the kind of trial they're talking about is would be a 1v1 versus your father, which is
I
practically
know.
a death sentence.
Yes, I will lose that fight, and I know it. But yeah, I say, okay, then come and get me.
And then-
Quick question.
Yes.
Above game, Anvil. How tall are you?
Like 7 feet tall.
Okay. Amaryllis is gonna walk outside and just lay a hand on your shoulder, towering over you by another 7 inches. And she just looks down and says, "What's going on?" And then she looks
What?
at everybody else with a small smile on her face, completely ignorant to what's
Uh-huh.
happening right now.
They're trying to kidnap Anvil. Kind of funny.
No, we're not trying to kidnap him. You see, he was to be part of our clan. He is part of our clan, unfortunately.
I am no longer part of your clan.
Yeah, and that's
You are
part
murderers.
of the problem.
Sounds like your problem, not ours.
No, it's definitely his problem. Don't worry.
Not from up here. And Ty's gonna climb up on top of Anvil's shoulders.
As you do that, it does the little... You use the contraption, right?
Yeah.
As you do that and you shoot up, one of the orcs goes... and then he smacks him on the back of the head. Tink, stop
Oh my
it,
God.
hilt. If you want... you guys want to... Are you going to fight these guys, or are you going to...
If
Uh,
They haven't
so-
moved towards you.
I look at him and say, you guys have 2 options. You can leave and I not kill you, or you can stay and I kill you.
Question on laws in this area.
Laws?
Like, if we kill some dudes out in the middle of the street.
I will say, you haven't been here long enough to know that.
Fair enough.
Can I try something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Anvil's a big guy,
Mm.
and I am still 7 inches taller than Anvil. Can I try? She's not very proficient in this. In fact, not at all. Can I try an intimidation check just
I'll,
to see if they're kind of like, what the hell?
I'll give you advantage along with what he said.
And I'm
Anvil.
holding my axe in my hands too.
Yeah. Exactly.
Um,
Or if you were trying to
Okay,
be
with-
intimidating, you could both roll.
yeah. With that being said, too, as soon as I kind of like everything kind of clicks and snaps in my head, I'm gonna use my once per day bark skin
Nice.
and
Okay.
cast it. And she already looks a little scarier when she does that.
Just the bark crawling.
So
and
that
picking you.
that in my mind would be the thing that gives me
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah!
Okay. Wow. It was I think it was a high threshold. Yeah, the DC was 15
Hell
for
yeah.
intimidation. They kind of look at you and like see you. The guy who clapped, kind of like his mouth jaws drops open a little bit, like look, you know we ain't trying to come. We're not trying to cause a scene here, but you can bet we'll be sticking around. Yeah, let's go. We'll look
Yes.
for him later.
And tell my father, I don't want to see him again, or any of you. I'm gone. Forget I existed.
Oh, he's not gonna forget you existed, but he says, "Bud." It sounded like I said, "Bud."
Yeah, I'm not gonna move if they start walking
No,
away.
yeah,
I'll
they're
just
walking
let them
away.
walk away.
And you see one of them kind of this one has like not the one that clapped, but he has like there's another guy with like broken teeth. He looks back at you, smiling from ear to ear with his thumbs in each ear, wiggling his fingers. You know.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And I just look at them with like this angry face of it, like kind of glaring at him.
You can roll a history check to see if you recognize any of them.
Okay.
I also posted a picture of my bark skin in Discord, the general chat. I can't remember if I did that before or not,
I
but
don't think so.
she's kind of scary.
Oh yeah, you did. That's awesome. I love it. And would you roll?
13.
13. You recognize like some of them, not too much. There's one that has the one with the jagged teeth. You remember him? His name is Stone. You know, very simple. Then there's another guy. His name, and you remember him because you were there when he got his tattoo that's on his arm, and it says "Wow." His name's Kevin, unfortunately, but his tattoo says "Wow" on his arm, and it's because the tattoo artist was trying to write "Mom."
Wow.
And as you see him walking away, you're like, "Idiot."
They are very stupid, but very strong. I may not have won, but and I look over at Amaryllis, and I say, "Thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And
They
you,
will be back."
Her voice changes, by the way, when she goes into bark skin. It's very deep and gravelly.
And you see, like, compared to like any of the other orcs in this city, that seem to wear like more mundane, like regular street clothes. Some of them even dressed up to the nines. And then you got these guys in like pelts and rags and scars, and you know they look like they're barbarians amidst civilization.
Yeah.
And people
They
are
will
like
be back.
giving them wide berth as they walk through.
They will be back. My father will not forget what I did.
I have
I'm
a better
sorry.
plan.
Yes,
Yes,
I.
you do.
We should go take care of them now, as soon as they get out of town.
Okay.
I'm sure we have time for that.
I'll always protect you, Anvil.
If you are serious, I am completely okay with that idea.
I am. Let's go get the others. And yes, let's go get the others.
Okay. I say, Kadira, will you, or not Kadira, Amaryllis, can you go with the others? I want to keep an eye on them.
It'll be
I am
easier if
walking
I
back
follow
in the
them.
tavern looking like that, too.
Alright. Oh, so are you guys leaving early?
I'm going to follow these people.
Oh, you're gonna follow the
Um,
orcs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, alright. And you're getting the others for what?
Their message
So
through telepathic speech, so we're going to go get in a fight. We could use some help.
Oh,
And it's just
Alright.
telepathic speech straight to their heads.
To who said? Sorry.
Ours. I will remember names sooner or later. Kadira and Dresanis.
Yes.
He's telling you that we're gonna go get in a fight. That we need your help. If you want,
Wha-
you can come help us.
Why are we fighting? What?
I guess.
Is that really necessary in
Are
a
you-
town that actually likes us?
So this is in your head. Can she respond?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
Is it one way?
I'm pretty sure you're using message, right?
Oh yeah, with each other. Yes, we could message each other. Jeez.
Okay. So you hear what she says.
Yes. There's some bad people who are following us, and I'd rather nip this now.
Hmm.
You like fighting? Come
No.
on.
He's very grumpy about this, but he'll go. Litigation?
I think as they're walking away, I kind of call out to them and I say, which Kevin's the one with the stupid tattoo, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I say, Kevin, wake up! And I kind of jog over to them and I say, if you like, I meet you outside. I cut that tattoo off your skin.
And he looks around. We are outside.
Outside the town, stupid.
You're stupid.
I just kind of smile at him and say, okay, keep walking, I follow you.
No. Why? Wait.
So I can... Wait. I cut your... Wait, what are we doing?
He looks very
yes.
confused.
I look very confused too. Wait. Yes, go outside of town and I come and I fight you.
He looks at the other party and they're like, yeah, fine. We meet you in rice fields.
Okay.
And that's
You
over
know
here.
what the right field bar tie? Okay. We meet them out there.
Alright, they start just walking out, like, walking through town towards that direction.
Okay.
And you
I
see,
think I
like,
actually...
you know, they're, like, pushing each other. There's, like, a bunch of pots that a lady's like, pottery for sale, pottery! And one of them, like, knocks over a stack of them. Ah! Just being assholes.
Like, whisper to Ty, because I don't want anyone else to hear me say this. I say, Ty, you know they probably very powerful. This may not be easy fight.
Do you think we could win?
Well, I always think we can win, but I don't want anyone to get hurt on my account.
Ty's gonna eye the orcs. How long do you think they'll wait there?
Probably days.
Well, we can decide later.
Fair enough.
Can I roll an insight check to see if what I said is true?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I have no idea.
You don't know shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea if they'll wait or not.
You're just like, they
That
might
was
wait,
very
they
on
might
brand.
not, in your head.
Yes. I still say, probably days.
Oh, man.
I'll go on. Let's go talk to the others real quick.
Okay. We walk back in and find the other two.
Alright.
So, there's a band of orcs outside that, well, they raid and pillage people. I'd like to get rid of them personally. And they're going to follow us because they know they have beef with. And he's gonna gesture towards Anvil.
And I say, when I left clan, it's not okay to leave clan. So they want to kill me or take me back to fight my father. I don't want to do that, but if they know where I am, they will follow me. Probably forever. So if we get rid of them, maybe we free and clear.
For a while.
For a while.
Okay.
Or you could just skip past them and, well, I don't think they'll find us again personally, but I think it's better off for everyone else if we just get rid of them now.
They do know I am in city. They will be back to find me. Next time, maybe send more.
What do you guys think?
Marlis has already expressed her, like,
Yeah,
I will
you have my
protect
back.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm down to cause some ruckus a little bit.
Excellent! And I get all excited, and I'm saying, what about you, Dristonis? I know you're scared of fighting, but do you want to fight?
He's gonna come up to you and just look directly in your eye because you guys are about the same height. I'm only doing this for the town. You get into too much trouble. And then he's gonna kind of like knock your head with his, but like in like a I don't want to say friendly, but it is friendly. You know how like sometimes dudes just like
Or football, like football players smash helmets together?
yeah, but he like smashes his head against
Are-
yours, kind of not hard, but like hard.
Are you just saying that to be, because it depends on my reaction to it. Are you saying that to be, like, contrary, or do you really, you're not doing it for me, you're doing it for the town?
He's being contrary.
Okay. And he kind of, like,
He
smashes
can't let
head
you
with
know that.
Yeah, for sure. That I just wanted to make sure. I thought that. I just wanted to make sure. And
Okay, cool.
I think Anvil kind of like reciprocates and says, "Yes, we must save the town." And he kind of pats you on the back. And I say, "You ready? Let's go kill them now. I needed a workout in the morning."
Oh,
All right,
let's go.
and I'm off.
Okay. So you
Is
guys.
the other party still chilling out in the corner?
Oh no, they went to go get their stuff ready.
Okay.
Yeah, they went back to either their rooms or out, and the drow is out already.
The drow's out.
No, like out of the. He left the
Okay.
building before you.
Are
Well,
any
I
of
was
them
just
where I
going.
can see them?
I'll say sure. I'll say Irvin's still drinking.
Okay. And what was the? Because I'm gonna actually write this down right now. So it's Irvin, and the drow's name.
You don't know it.
Okay. And then what is the ogre's name?
The ogre's name is Maggie.
That's what I thought. I look at Irvin and I say, "You should tell Maggie. There's going to be a show out by the rice fields later. Maybe 10, 15 minutes. She would like to see it." And then I walk out the door.
Oh, tell Maggie.
Yes.
He's like, oh, all right. He gets up kind of like pretty normally considering how much he's drinking already.
And yeah, so we're gonna go meet them in the rice fields.
Okay. I'm waiting for Miranda real quick. She went to. So if you
Okay.
guys need to go pee or anything, do so because Alistair was calling.
I'm not messing up your campaign by fighting your orcs.
No,
am I?
not at all. No,
Okay.
it's just you just changed the location. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
It actually works better with the map I put them on. So.
Nice.
All right.
I
Is
hope I
everyone
don't
ready?
get my entire party killed. Yes.
Nikki and Tristanis, or
You want to try one?
yes, I
I'm
do.
here.
Please.
Sorry, I can't play D&D without someone bothering me every 5
I
seconds.
know.
but
I
you're
understand.
you're fine,
You're fine too.
Kyrie.
Oh.
I'm giving you guys a hard time.
Next time you should just say you're doing
I'm not
work.
really mad. Then they'll bug me more. What are you
Fair
talking about? No, no.
Did Amaryllis, you say you were there?
I have
Okay.
to want to hang out with them, and then they don't want anything to do with me.
Right. That's what you're like. Okay, I want to hang out with my kids. I want to pretend to be really busy, and then I'll be like, oh, you know what? I'll give you my time.
And then they're like, no.
Damn it, it didn't work. Okay.
I was about to
wanna-
say. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you
I
go.
want to add one thing with her bark skin.
Okay.
Kind of like No with Mad Max. There's a
Alright.
slight personality change, but not like, whoa, like raging. It's just, she's slightly
Okay.
more hardy, I guess.
No, that makes perfect sense. I love it.
Mhm.
Okay, just stealing from No, are you?
Yes, I
Fine.
am because I love her.
I do too.
That's fair.
So fun to play.
She's like, I consent. Steal away.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Don't make awesome characters if you don't people steal.
There you go.
But you
Not
guys are
bad.
gonna head towards the rice fields.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. When you guys are heading their way, you can kind of see the wreckage that these buffoons have made. The broken pottery. You see someone with like half all their fish that were hanging on a rack are cut in half with the bottoms of it like laying on the floor, and they're like picking those up.
Just they were making a mess on their way out.
This makes her pretty fucking mad too.
Yeah, people aren't happy about them, and you kind of just follow the trail, knowing where the rice paddy field or the rice fields are on your way there. As you kind of break through the street of the town, and you can see the rice fields ahead. You see them in the rice fields, pretty deep in there, and they're roaring, and you see people running out. It just seems like they're scaring away the workers to give space for the battlefield.
How sneaky are y'all? I don't see any reason to play fair.
Sneaky? I'm not very sneaky at all.
This is not a stealth party.
Yeah.
I can
Nope.
try.
I am disadvantaged on stealth.
I believe I am too, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll just run in and start butchering them then.
Yep. That's the plan anyway.
We don't handle.
Um,
We don't do subtle. We do smash.
I can run in and ram him with my horns.
It's always good.
Excellent. Prepare anything you need prepared, and we'll rush in. No offense.
I think as soon as we get there and I see them, I think Anvil sees them and looks at Drisdanis and gets like this happy, gleeful smile on his face, and he says, "Protect the town."
Protect the town.
Ha ha ha! And I go into rage and rush at them.
All right, so you just charge across the road
For
into
sure.
the fields. Ah! I don't know why, but I
Yes.
just imagined you're naked for some reason, just butt cheeks.
I mean, I
Just
wear
Rage
right
his
basically-
clothes off,
Yep.
Self ass.
Nothing but a loincloth.
double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Oh, and I set a macro, so let's see how this works.
Don't you just love Mondays?
So let's do this.
Excellent.
All right,
Angry
this
orc.
makes sense. I'm super angry. Rah! Flowers and vines.
And they were waiting in the field in formation, ready. I guess everyone roll initiative.
The one.
Mental timer.
Amaryllis.
She's just a sassy little shit, and I love her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, am I up first?
Yep, you are first in the turn order.
Sweet.
And
Okay, let me do
Tristanis,
something
you're
really
on deck.
quick since I cast my You said that you give me one bark skin for free without a
Correct.
spell slot, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna put that in the chat so that I can see what the hell it does. So give me just a second.
Yeah.
Spellbook.
The dice part on the far left, just click to the right of the word, and it should just drop down. You touch a willing creature, yourself, until the spell ends. The target's skin is rough. Bark. Your AC can't be less than 16, regardless of what the armor you're wearing. So right now your AC is 16. So instead of 13, you're 16. So make sure you write that down.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Entangle.
Sweet.
It went away. I was gonna get this guy and these guys
So
since
the
it's a
top
20
three?
foot cone. Yeah, the top
Okay,
three.
so they just need to roll strength saving throws.
Yes.
Save strength. 15. What's the DC? 12. So
Yeah.
that guy saves. He saves.
Nice.
They're pretty strong.
Fucking hell.
Strength. Oh, that guy fails.
Yeah, I got one of them.
So
Thank
this
God.
guy fails. What is there an entangled symbol? There, that's close enough. Yeah, you get the idea. And
Easy.
so that guy, he is restrained, so he can't
Which one?
move or use its
Oh, the one with the
actions.
red.
This one.
Yeah, that guy. All right.
Oh, I forgot I could.
Yeah.
Does that end your turn?
Oh,
yeah. How does that look? How does it look when you cast Entangle?
So what she does is she kind of in her bark skin form, she kind of yells into the sky ah! And then she digs her fingers into the into this rice field, and you feel kind of beneath everybody that's standing in front of me, you kind of feel a shift under your feet, and then like these tendrils of vines and tree roots spring up and attempt to grapple and kind of like hold them. So they're kind of like spinning around.
They are not happy orcs.
What is this magic?
Alright, is that your turn?
It does.
Alright, Justanis, you're up.
I can't hear you. Hold on, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Sorry. Someone's always got to talk to me. Okay, so I am going to look over to Anvil. I'm going to say, I'm going to take the left. And I'm going to come over here and hit this guy with my glaive.
Ooh.
Huh.
How does that look, that nat 1 look?
Are you fucking serious right now? Do I have... Don't I have 2 attacks?
Do you?
Sorry, this is the first time
Probably not at level 3.
I'm...
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am level 3. Nope, and I missed. So he kind of pulls out his sword and twirls it a little bit, but as he twirls it, it falls out of his hand, and he kind of like loses his like, and then he swings it, and but he's just like kind of embarrassed.
Yeah,
He missed it.
you're a little rusty. It's been a while. You're a war veteran, but
It has been a while.
yeah. And the orc kind of like laughs. This is gonna be easy.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get on this side of him.
Sweet, awesome. You don't have any bonus actions or anything?
I do, but I have to hit.
Gotcha.
So
Sweet. All right, Ty, you're up.
then I have cool shit.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I should have dealt with that earlier, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Ty's gonna go ahead and swing right over to right behind Anvil, and he's going to prepare a spell.
Okay.
Let me make sure I'm gonna get this shit right. Gain following matter. Okay. Yeah. Ty's gonna prepare a spell standing right here. It's going to be Earth Tremor for the first enemy to get within range, so 10 feet within range of Ty.
Okay.
So if I like
10, 10.
make it square.
Okay, that works.
So first enemy to get
Enter
in that range.
anywhere in there. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Zen, your turn.
That ends my turn.
Alright. And you see as, Josh, you see a stone, the one with the broken teeth, like, is looking at you, and he's like, yeah, Ray. And he, starts to run towards you, and that's when he steps in the range.
Ty's gonna, as he runs into the area, Ty's going to just fist palm the ground and cast Earth Tremor. And he's going to go and burn meta magic to use Careful spell, so no one else has to make the, or everyone else passes the save automatically.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you. I was gonna say, goddamn.
And then
Oh
he
no.
has to roll dexterity. Oh, he just beats it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so this guy's name is Stone. So what does it look like when the stones come up, or is it just shaking?
The ground he's approaching on just starts rumbling underneath him.
Yeah, he kind of like trips, but he's used to eating shit and crashing on his face. But this time he doesn't. If anyone was gonna fall, you would have been him, but I just got lucky this time. And then he pulls out his weapon, and he go ahead.
And I'm not in I've realized that I should probably wait until it's actually my turn to reach.
Oh, I was gonna allow you to just be in range.
Technically,
Okay.
Ow!
There's also difficult terrain now. Sorry, everybody else.
Does a
Forgot
11
about
hit?
that.
Does not.
Okay. It's a bonus action. Oh, okay,
Thank
I
you.
don't need
That was
that.
perfect.
Alright, and he just kind of like swings at you, and then you duck out of the way. And he's just like wildly, kind of like the earth underneath him, setting him off balance, which kind of also aids you in dodging him. Alright, you're up, Danville. You can retaliate. And
Okay.
Kadira, you're on deck.
Alright. So,
Are you not moving it on the carousel?
I don't know how do I
Fine.
do that.
You hit the arrow.
Where's the thing at? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I forgot that I actually had to move it.
so, so I am going to roll an attack with my blood moon.
Rage.
I rolled
Wow,
an 11 as well.
The same thing.
Wow, we suck. today.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay. I think I swing at him, and he steps
at
out of
this.
the way, and I go, "Oh, this is fun!"
And he's laughing too. He's it's not supposed to be fun. You guys are supposed to be mad at each other. What the fuck?
We're barbarians.
Yeah,
Killing
that's
things is fun. I don't think I have any bonus actions, so that's the end of my turn.
Alright. And it is you, Kadira. You're up.
Okay, I am going to use my bonus action to turn into a constellation.
Yeah.
Well, do I have to click anything? I'm gonna turn into the archer form. So let me see.
Are you Circle of the Stars Druid?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's what I'm about to play. That's awesome.
Oh, that's if I'm doing the attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I have to
You're
use
gonna
my
be the
bonus
archer?
action to activate.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So that's my bonus action. My actual action is going to be a guiding bolt. But hold on, let me see if I want to move first.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
You see innate spellcasting
Yeah.
and first level. Yeah, ignore that whatever the fuck is going on there.
Okay.
Aw, 9 attack. But describe what it looks like when you turn into a constellation. Like,
Okay. So when I turn into a constellation, I kind of billow up into the air just a little bit, like maybe a foot up into the air, like a poof, you know. And whenever I touch back on the ground, my body transforms from the feet up, like from where my foot made contacts, and my skin, everything, my hair, my clothes on me, it just looks like the night sky. But you see stars and constellations all over my body. And then once my form is fully taken, it like shines bright for a moment, and then dims back down to its normal constellation look.
which constellation are you in the form of?
Arthur.
Okay, so you're in the form of the archer. Alright. And when you cast Guiding Bolt, it's just like, has that look?
Fire. Hold on, I'm chewing.
It's alright.
Guiding bolt. In this form, I'm going to say that I use the arrow since I'm in the archer form, even though it's not technically the archer.
No, it makes
thing.
perfect sense.
Yeah.
Alright, does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so this orc in front of you, Drastanis, is going to go ahead and try to attack as well. Oh, why can't you just attack? Jesus Christ, no one's going to hit anyone in this combat. Everyone's just swinging and missing.
We're all just spinning around.
I think this guy tries to axe you in the head, but your horn like catches the haft or the stick of it, and you just throw it off, and he's like, "Grrr." All right, this next orc's turn.
Growls right back at him.
Where's this orc? Okay, so this guy's not stuck, but he's slowed, but he is going to, I think they're after you, so he's going to run after you as well. And he is going to go ahead and attack as well. Let's see if he actually makes a fucking
Hey, good dorky. This one's Kevin. And he he swings at you, and it just comes up and like gets you right between the ribs on your side, and then he pulls out. He said, "That's how you do it, fellas."
I look at him and say, that's nothing. I've been stung by Beebsworth.
Alright, that ends his turn. This guy has to do a strength saving throw to try to break free from his entanglement, which he succeeds. I think it was a 12, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he succeeds. He just rips out of the all the vegetation that's holding him down, and he rips out of it. And he's like, "No!" And that's all he could do on his turn.
Gross.
Oh, my orc noises are gross.
I think she was
I
not
know.
muted again.
5, 10, 15. This guy
I'm sorry.
is slowed, so he can only move 15 feet. He's like trying to pull through the vegetation, holding him back. He's like, "I'm gonna get you and bring you the hammer." And, sorry, Amaryllis, you're up. And Dristanis, you're on deck.
So she's gonna pull out her short bow and try to aim at this one here, next to. Oh, I can't ping.
Oh, jeez.
The one to the right of Anvil.
Okay.
If you click and hold left click, it'll ping.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that guy.
Ping all over him.
Ping. Peeing. Okay, I don't know. Okay. And
Oh my god!
nothing fucking hits.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a windy day.
I swear to God, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, we're fighting in a rice
This
field. That makes
is
sense.
gonna take forever.
I know.
Oh my God.
Alright, Dristanis, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to twirl my sword again,
Yeah.
and
Fine.
it lands, and the guy's like, "Oh shit!" And so I'm like, just stab him right through the chest if I can. Like, or at least I try to. Yeah, a little rusty, but you're still gonna die.
Yeah, I would maybe not right through the chest, but you do get like a chunk of meat. Like you get through the side muscle, and it's essentially in his chest. You like pierce through like some of these chunks of muscle on the side. He's like, "Oh, that's smart." And he's not like that. And Ty, you're on.
And because I did that, I can have a bonus action I can use. I am going to do, when I hit a creature, I can use the bonus action to attempt to shove the target with your horns. The target must be, okay, blah, blah, blah. How big is he? He's not bigger than me.
Medium-sized creature.
Right? Yeah. So he has to roll a DC 13 strength save.
Nope, he fails.
Okay, so he is going to push him 10 feet over here. And I'm doing that to get him closer, because I can have...
Alright, but Ty, you're up.
Okay, question. So if I were to move right... Hang on. Figure out how to move again. Okay, I don't know how to move myself. Okay, if I were to move right here and cast a spell like this, would that hit all 5 people, or would that just hit the one guy at the end?
I think we talked about this, and I think it...
Yeah. Just a guy at the end.
Yeah.
Just guy at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking.
But if you went here, it would get both of them.
Yeah. Let's just do some math real quick.
Or you could move there.
Sorry. Just gotta figure out how to move my character again. Ty's gonna go and just take a running leap. 1 step. Actually, Ty's gonna go do the sideways thing. 10, 20, 25. He's gonna move right over there. And as he slides out of the messed up ground, he's going to just pull up his helmet and just spray out this at first level, just across
DC 13.
the lane. DC 13, or they take 2d4 at the beginning of their turns.
DC 13. And what is it? Dexterity. Okay. Fail.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
both of them
They
fail.
could use an action to get rid of it.
Uh-huh. So it's only at the start of their turn?
At the start of their turn until they wipe it off.
Okay.
But
What
it's
is the
creepy.
7?
What?
That would have been the damage for
Oh,
their
what
turn.
they take each?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Or they could roll a d8 whenever
Okay.
their turn comes up. Either or. I don't care.
And it is,
That is the end of my turn.
sounds good. Next. Alright, so this guy... Who's next? Oh, that guy. Okay.
This one.
So this guy, he is going to do a check real quick to see if he's going to swipe it off. He is not. It's the start of his turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's going to take 2d8 damage.
Correct.
I'll just say the 7 since that was the last one rolled. Minus 7.
Okay.
And it's just like burning away at him, but he's just so eager to attack that he's just going to he's like, ah! He's the broken tooth one. It makes sense. Alright. Let's see.
Well, Kevin and Broken Tooth, they're both
Stone.
pretty
Kevin
stupid.
and
So
Stone. Spellbook feature.
I'm gonna write down that we're about to kill
17.
Kevin and Stone.
And you take half a 13. Right, 17 hits.
Oh yes, 17 hits. Hold on. I was writing something down.
You're good.
Okay. Yes,
but-
17 hits, and I take half of 13, so 6 damage.
Correct. And you're up.
Alright, so I am going to attempt to attack Stone. I'm probably going to miss, because that seems to be... Yep,
No!
you missed.
I don't like it.
Alright, so I just swing at him and miss again. I think he's moving around too much from all of the goo on him.
Alright. And that ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay, or Kadira.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to, do my druid archer thing. So I'll click that in a second. Please say that hits.
13.
Oh, what'd you roll? A 13?
13.
I believe that just hits.
Okay, so it does 4 damage. But 4 damage is 4 damage. So there's that.
Which one? Sorry.
This one right here.
Okay, so it does 4 damage.
Kevin.
Kevin!
Okay. And then I'm going to move up because this is still difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Or the red square.
Well,
Oh,
the
and
green
the
one
green
too.
squares as
Oh,
well.
fuck. Lots of difficult terrain. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those poor rice fields.
Yeah, we're fucking the Reds.
And now I'm going to use Fairy Fire.
Sweet. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Definitely needed.
Yeah. give us some advantage.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. And then
And-
you click it.
You just want to get as many as you can in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
Okay. And that's it.
Sweet. I got you, fam. Okay.
Sweet. Now advantage against all those bitches if they fail their deck save.
Alright.
Insanely low.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I said that's
Okay.
it.
And then the orc in front of Drastanis is going to go ahead and try to attack. Oh, I forget that it just does that. 18, 6 damage.
That. Yep.
Yeah. And this
So 6
time,
damage?
yeah, 6 damage. After he tries to go above last time, he swings it backwards and around and catches you right in your thigh. I want to taste bull.
Did you roll the saves for the fairy fire?
No. Hold on.
Good catch.
I just was like, yay, they all failed, so not a good catch. Oh, failure.
No.
Pass. Oh.
Save dexterity. Pass. And dexterity. Fail. So these two fail. Oh, he disappeared.
Dead.
How do I...
Very successful fairy fire. He's dead.
It says stunned, but it just looks like sparklies.
Huh.
So those guys are you have advantage against.
Okay. Nice.
Alright.
Nice. The guy next to me. Yeah.
And this guy's turn. He's going to attack you again. Kevin is going to attack you, Josh.
Mhm.
He also needs to take damage.
Oh no, I forgot. Well, that's my fault. So yeah, he will take damage, but you take 7
7.
damage. And you said he takes a D what? D8?
2d8.
2D8. Dang, that's like a whole.
Flash R.
No, I don't need that. I have the dice roller.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, not
I remember
plus
last
2.
time you were like R slash R.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Crushing,
Jesus.
cut that in half. It was 2d4. Sorry.
Oh,
you can just cut
2d4.
that in half or re-roll again, whichever you
No,
prefer.
I'll re-roll. Almost deleted. I'll re-roll. You said 2d4?
Yeah.
Okay. 4. Okay. Significantly different.
Yes.
Have two very similar spells right above each other.
That's fair. That's fair. Alright, and that ends his turn, and too many orcs. This guy is wherever he broke out last time, so he's gonna come. So what is that?
And 10 feet around me is difficult terrain too because of my.
Oh yeah. So he's moved 5. 10, what is that? 20 feet technically.
Yes.
I don't know. He gets to here.
Okay.
He's like, the floor's so difficult. And then this guy, he's just gonna step up and try to attack you as well.
That misses. Thank God.
Oh. And yeah, he trips and kind of just like hits the floor in front of you. No. All right, Amaryllis. Swing, batter, swing.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna come up here.
That would be 20 feet to get there, by the way.
No, we have a thing that makes
Oh.
it not difficult for us. That Ty cast.
That was only just not
Yes.
get knocked prone
Correct.
or take damage.
Oh, okay.
And 10 feet around me, regardless, is difficult terrain because of my wild magic.
Nice.
Okay, then she's gonna stay put. Shit, I had something planned, but I didn't know that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna cast.
That Maggie.
Fuck it, let's try it. The guy to the right that's not quite next to Anvil, I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Are you talking about the one that has you would get advantage against? Oh no, it's just hold person. So which
That one?
This one?
You know what?
Or
Yeah,
this one?
that one. I'm gonna go with that one. Hold Person,
Okay, and they have to do. Sorry, you
DC 12
DC
Wisdom.
12. All right, and you said this one right here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So disadvantage.
Okay, I thought you were attacking it, so it would just be a normal
No,
save for
sorry.
wisdom.
Oh.
Yeah. If you want to do another one based off of that knowledge, you can. Because you already have
Wait,
advantage
I'm
on this
confused.
guy. The fairy fire doesn't affect this spell, hold person.
Correct. It's because it's
Yeah.
a saving throw. So you can cast it on whoever you want. It's the same. Who would you prefer to cast it on? I would rather if you could freeze that guy,
Yeah, that's who I was gonna go with first,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go with that guy.
Okay.
because I have advantage.
Fucking-
Unfortunately,
I can't do anything else.
there's not much to hold on him. Is he's just like, head tilted, no barely any teeth left.
The beauty of being level 3.
Yep. Honestly,
We're used to high-level characters at this point.
and
Yeah.
you see, you hear from behind you, the as a weapon flies past, and let's see. 23. Definitely hits
Jeez.
an ogre. And it does 9 damage. Alright, so you see as an orc,
They're gonna come in and save the fucking day.
a massive
I'm gonna be so
hammer
mad.
flies past you, Anvil, and just smashes this orc's head in. Kevin is dead.
Nice.
And you see behind you as Maggie is like, I came to watch a tactical battle. This is not what I thought.
I was just waiting for you to get here. Now I start smashing.
I hope so. Oops.
Me too. Please God.
Alright, I should add her to the initiative. And it's just her. You don't see any of the other ones.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to show.
Yeah, it's the only reason why she's here is because you said that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but she'll go again.
And
on
quick
that.
question.
Yeah.
Am I able to see that Anvil is potentially not doing very good right now?
I mean,
how are you doing?
Can I see how
You can
Anvil
see that
is
he's
looking?
wounded, like surface level, or you can ask him as a free action.
I have 24 or 40 hit points, so
Jesus.
Okay.
about halfway. I'm fine though. I'm in range. I shouldn't. Like, he's definitely bleeding pretty profusely from several cuts. But he's acting like he doesn't even notice it.
Okay, but does that end your turn, or did you want to do more? Emerlis. Hello? Oh,
Yeah, that ends my turn.
okay. You're Stannis. And then
Okay, so
you're on deck. Ty.
wait. Oh, I did get hit, didn't I? I am going to move
Twice.
right here just so that I can help protect Kadira in case she gets hit. So I can intercept. And I am going to hit the guy right here.
And the one.
Dude.
Yep, you have advantage.
Yep. We
Advantage.
Thank God for advantage.
Yes, you hit!
Significantly better.
Thank God. Thank you, Kadira.
Jesus. Yes, I appreciate you. And I think that is all I can do with
Yeah, and this guy's looking
bonus
pretty bad.
action. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Sweet. Yeah, this guy, when you stab him, you like lob off. You stab him in like the thigh, and you raise your blade, and it cuts off like 4 of his fingers on the way back. He's like, "Oh no, I eat with those." All right, Ty. And Maggie is up next.
Whoops. Did not mean to click that. Okay, well, I guess that's staying there. Ty is going to take a step back, and as he's stepping back, he's going to just spitball a glob of green stuff at this guy.
Okay.
Is it snot?
Sure. We'll go and make it the second level.
Oh, that guy's dead.
20. No,
I
no,
was
no.
protecting.
He
Kadira
has to
from
make a
someone
saving
that was
throw.
dead.
Oh, he has to. I don't want him to do a saving throw. All right. So what kind of? It's a con save.
Yes, 13 Constitution.
No!
Wow, I need to look at that shit.
Fucking God. Are you kidding me?
So what does
Well,
it
we're
look
gonna
like?
kill these
Oh,
I'm
ray of
convinced
sickness.
that virtual tabletops
says-
want you to fail. Like
It takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, so he takes
On a
2d8
failed
poison
save,
damage anyway.
It also poisoned until the end of your turn.
Yes, okay.
Why is it
Dope.
a 24 poison damage?
I have no
Because
idea.
it's poison damage. The attack does poison damage.
Oh, it's a ranged spell attack. I thought it was a normal one. So, yeah.
Attack 23, and it does 24 poison damage though. 2d
Yeah.
2d8 doesn't go that high. Oh, you
I cast it at a
cast
higher
at a higher
level.
level. Oh fuck! So he takes that all that
And he rolled
damage.
3 8s. So yes, you take max
Holy
damage.
fuck! You murdered this man.
He just melts into a goo.
Yeah, but how does it look? How do you do this?
After Ty's step back to launch his Luigi, It just kept going like a freaking fountain, and it just keeps pouring on this poor bastard.
And he's like drowning in it, like. And he just like keels over, just like eating away at his flesh. The cheeks are like hollowing out, and it's all nasty. Doesn't look good. He's a goose
That is
skeleton.
Side's turn. Oh, I already took a step back. Yeah, that's Side's turn.
Yeah. And Maggie goes. Shit. Hold on. Oh. Okay, I see now. And she skips her turn.
I told you we waiting for you to get here.
She believes you now. All right. The orc is going to. I think this is stone. No, I don't know. I don't think so. 16.
Yes, that hits.
All right. Just go ahead and take 6 damage.
And I'm getting fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. 30 or.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to absorb the attack and like actually like just like accept it into my side and try to attack back. And I am going to let me check something. I might use reckless attack. I can't remember how it works.
Yeah. It just gives you advantage on the attack, which you already have advantage, so not worth it. Oh wait, you're attacking
Okay.
this guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already have
But
advantage.
he's all outlined in fairy fire.
Alright, so
Fuck
oh, I
yeah!
don't even need it, but I'm gonna try to get a crit. Nope.
Oh.
So I do 9 slashing damage to him.
Yeah.
So I think I like
how do you wanna
accept
do
it
this?
into my side and like, oh, I kill him.
Yeah.
With it?
Just
So I like just take it and like I grab the axe and I kind of like lean my face into his face and raw and just chop his head off.
damn. So yeah, you chop his head off right next to all these 3 guys just died in a row.
Oh man.
Yeah. And I think this is Stone. Stone's like, oh.
And I'm going to take a step over to him and say, "You're next."
Oh shit. Alright, is that end your turn?
Yes. that's
Okay.
my turn.
Kadira, you're up.
I am going to use a bonus action with my fairy fire, or not fairy fire, my archer stuff. Hold on. I guess 3 is 3, but whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, form archer does 3 radiant damage to who? There's 2 left. There's this guy, which would give you advantage, so if you wanted to roll again, or this guy, who looks on.
No, this guy right here.
Okay, I was just making sure. So you do have advantage, so roll again just to see if you crit. No, okay. So he does 3 damage. Minus 3. And he takes what, like a glowing arrow or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
in the chest.
yeah, it hits him in the chest, and he like coughs out blood, like, and he looks over at you, Anvil, and he's like, "Your father will know of this, I swear."
I hope so, but you won't tell him because you'll be dead.
Wait, you cast Guiding Bolt as well?
That was a bonus action.
Oh shit, that's dope. Oh fuck.
And roll it. Yeah.
Nice,
Hey,
nice,
cool.
And
nice.
against this guy,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
I say you'll be dead, and this happens right as I say that.
Yeah.
The guiding bolt, whenever it's a death blow, it pretty much just it's a really bright flash of a light once it hits him, and whenever the light dims down, he crumbles to the floor as it dims down.
Fuck yeah. He's dead.
And I look and I throw my head back and go, and then I turn back to my guy in front of me.
And he looks at you, he roars in your face. "Ah!" And then he starts running away.
And I'm going to take my attack.
Yep, go ahead, take your attack of
And
opportunity.
I'm going to use my reckless attack, so I get an advantage. 16.
16 hits. 15 damage.
Goddamn
Are you
right.
fucking
15
kidding?
damage.
You killed.
I
That's
roll-
exactly his HP.
Hell yeah!
So yeah, how do you want to do this? That was
So
perfect.
I turn to him, and he starts to run away, and I think he takes like 2 steps, and I think he's actually running away.
Jesus.
And I look over at frickin' Maggie and I wink, and then I throw my axe at him, and it splits him right down the back of the head.
Yeah.
And I say, "I was waiting for you. Did you see that? Ha ha ha!"
Oh, yes. I'm gonna end the combat. Yeah. Wow.
I had me worried at the beginning.
Honestly, let me change the map back.
Sorry if I seem frustrated, but the same thing happened in the last combat with the shark. Like, nothing of
I
mine
know.
hit. Like, nothing hit.
Yeah, that's the thing
I'm
with
just like, can I please, God, just hit something and nothing landed?
You have really bad luck with it, because I feel like that
I
happens
do.
to Avery a lot too.
Every
Uh-huh.
single character I play.
Yeah.
think-
Oh man.
I think it makes sense with this one though, because she's actually kind of a pacifist. But yeah, it's very frustrating. It's always frustrating when you miss.
yes, I 100%.
Over and over and over in every single game, yes.
Very frustrating.
Poor girl. But yeah, you guys stand there in the field and with what's her name, Maggie, and she kind of walks up to the group. She's like, "At first, I was thinking that you guys weren't up for the adventure ahead, but after this, I'm convinced you're quite the combat tactician."
I say, yes, we wanted to make them think they had a chance, lull them into submission.
Deception check.
That's all Anvil's plan from the beginning.
Hold up. Skills versus deception. Why am I not seeing it? Insight history. There it is. Yep.
Oh my god.
She knows for a fact that I'm not Alexander.
Yeah. You can't tell that she knows. She's like, "That's very impressive." And she looks at the battlefield. I am definitely impressed, regardless.
And I'm starting to not rage anymore, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to go to the inn quickly. I need to get my stuff, and also try not to die. I'll be back.
She casts Cure Wounds on you, though. Or Healing Word.
Okay, yes, please heal me.
Yeah, you're bleeding pretty bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, healing word is smaller, but it's very useful
Yeah.
because you don't have to touch. You don't be ranged. You can still attack and heal on the same turn.
Mm-hmm.
Very useful. Bring people up from 0. Bonus action.
Yeah. So I heal for 4.
As you start like walking off, I think she heads the same direction because she's going back. People were kind of watching as this was playing out, and they start clapping like, "Yeah, you got rid of them, those assholes!" You know, there's a few of those.
Yes, yes, you are welcome. His name is Ty. Be sure to shower him with praise and affection.
Ty's just standing triumphantly on top of Anvil's shoulder.
Yay!
And I am just walking back to the end like, I hope my intestines don't fall out before I get back.
Yeah.
You take care of that.
Rest too.
I'm gonna go see if they had anything good on them. So I was gonna climb off them and run back, see if there's anything.
Okay, you do that. Bye, Maggie. I'll see you later. You have pretty eyes. And he walks away.
All right. So you want to go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Ooh. Oh,
12. All right, give me a second. I gotta see what's on them. Where is
Man,
it?
did not feel good.
So you see on his person, or on their persons, they have, each of them has a great axe, and you find 4 javelins between all of them, and like 5 copper pieces.
Well, I'm glad they carried as much as they were worth. And Ty's gonna walk off.
I like it. Did you take the 4 copper pieces? Just leave them.
No, it's 5.
Oh, 5, sure. But you took it?
Yeah,
Okay.
take it.
That works.
I mean, those great axes are worth something, right?
I can't pick that shit
Oh,
up.
I know. Yeah,
It's an Aliwick.
Alright, you guys heading back to the inn?
yeah.
You make your way there, and you see the party, the rival party is kind of staying there, and AO at the front. Ah, I see you've got into a bit of a scuffle.
It's a little.
A little scuffle.
Yeah, just a little. Looks Anvil up and down. Maybe take a rest before we set out on this journey.
He's fine.
I'm fine. I could go now. Now, let's go. But
Don't be stupid.
maybe after I
We
get my
both need
stuff,
to rest.
I get my stuff for about 8 hours. I'll be back after I get my stuff. That's all I'm doing. I'm not resting. I'll be back.
Well, I need to rest, so
Yeah,
Well, if you need to rest, I guess
you
I
can
can
die
rest.
on your own. That's
I'll
fine.
rest
need to
with
rest
you.
though.
I guess.
you can take a short rest if you want. And then you said, Drastanis, you wanted to look for potions.
Yeah.
By the way, never mind.
All right, go ahead and roll, Drastanis. What'd you roll just now? Oh, hit dice.
8. Mm-hmm.
Oh, for your rest. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll a investigation check to see if you can find like a potion shop.
Fucking scary.
Yeah. Unfortunately, while searching around the town, the way not the architecture, just the format of the town is not typical to cities you've been into. It's just a really twists and turns, and like you'll see like a shop there, a grouping of shops here, but there's no like order. You're not finding like a shopping place, and you're like, I can't find these fucking potions. You're kind of getting mad about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna need to rest again at some point. I'm not at my full health yet. Oh, I guess I only have a few away. Never mind. I was thinking I had more health than that. We're good.
And
I
you
should be
could.
fine.
A short rest is only an hour of
Yeah.
non-strenuous activity, so
Exactly.
technically, shopping is even a short rest.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
and then you can roll a hit die.
she already did. She rolled the hit dice,
Okay.
or he did. She rolled for him. Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of you taking a short rest at all?
Yeah, I took my short rest. I
Yeah.
rolled 2 of my hit die.
And then you guys gonna gather to move out on your journey?
I think I walked back down the stairs like an hour and a half later, and I just have like all kinds of like bandages around my middle and like around my forearms and biceps. Like, I'm good to go now.
All right. You guys are gonna head out on your journey.
Yes. Like,
Um,
okay, let's go to this place that I still don't know the name of or why we're going there, but let's go.
all right. I think AO will suggest. So I know we're taking this journey together, and I was the one that initiated it. But I just wanna. We'll probably go with you, but we'll lag behind or in front if you want, or we could switch off. But I think just in case, because I know you clearly don't enjoy my friend's company, and I think he would like space as well. And just for safety and security, we are familiar with our own, and if we see you get attacked in the distance, we can aid you, and vice versa. It might take a second to get there, but just to give us travel time.
Okay. We like some of you more than others, but that makes sense.
All right.
That sounds fine to me.
All right. I have a question.
Yes.
You have 3 options on how you move through here. You can move quickly through this wasteland, slowly, or a normal pace.
Those are the 3 ways of moving.
Correct. But if you want to roll anyone, especially that's traveled through the waste or have done traveling in Jorhas, you can go ahead and roll a survival check to see what pace would probably be best in this kind of environment.
I actually
Would
have
I
proficiency
have-
in survival, but you are probably better.
No, but you've also traveled.
I have correct. Just Double checking.
Ye-
Traveled?
Not through this specific path, but you have done some traveling. So yours a little more. But you can roll. Because
Yeah.
it's the ruffle. Yeah.
What the absolute fuck? I swear to God. I am just sucking. The one good roll I had was intimidation, and that's
Yeah.
not even a proficiency of hers at all. Dang it.
What were we gonna say, Anvil?
I rolled an 11.
Oh, okay. I heard, so I thought you were about to say something. You know, 11's kind of like in the middle there. It's not. That's a pretty decent one anyway. That's like a in the middle ground.
Yeah.
I'll say you're pretty sure that slow is not. At least you know slow is not the way to go. Faster, normal. Probably
I would
better.
say normal speed. I wouldn't want to go slow.
Norm-
At least at first, yeah. I would say
no.
let's not go too fast, but maybe
Okay.
just normal speed.
So, like, walking.
If
You're
that's
not
what you would
rushing.
call it, then yes.
You're not double timing it.
Correct.
All right.
By the way, Ty, did you get those axes from those orcs? They worth quite a bit of money.
Sai's gonna make that noise, and then walk away.
Are you heading all the way back to the rice fields?
No, he's just walking away from
Oh, okay.
Anvil, ignoring the question.
No, I'm sure he got them. He's the smart one.
All right. Can I do that? Oh, I can. So this, you guys on the map?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is the path you're taking, this direction. And then you have to go, I believe, once you get to here, you're going to go all the way over here, essentially. So your
So
first...
we're going south, then east.
Yes. I will say, my brain, Anvil and Ty, you guys have joined up with like different groups of people while traveling through this environment in large numbers, because being by yourself, is not very safe. You know that there's an area called the Emerald Loop, and it's a large, vast area, a large circular forest in the middle of this wasteland, which is unusual. And Amaryllis, this you know about this place, someplace you've always wanted to visit but you've never been to. Anvil, you guys have stopped there but never been into the middle where people usually stay because you like to avoid people. So you usually slept on like the outskirts in the trees and stuff. And I don't know how to delete the little squiggly lines I drew, but that's fine for now. I'll deal with that later. So I think based off of everything we've done, you guys begin your journey. And I'll let me go ahead and check my notes real quick just to make sure. Yeah, I'll say we'll do that next time. I don't want to, but I'd say the first day of your travel is pretty open. You're just seeing the vast desert of the wasteland, different creatures you see in the distance, but ultimately nothing happens on that first day. It's just a journey through with your rival party on your tail. And the sun sets, and you begin camping. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Dang,
The
I
whole time
prepped the
Anvil's
whole
going-
travel of this, by the way.
Well, that just means it'll be easy for next session.
Yeah, honestly.
The whole time Anvil's going, "Did you see me? I cut his head off, and then I smashed the other one. It was so much fun."
Morellis is sad that she didn't do anything
Oh,
because she
sorry.
was so confident in her ability to like help, and she just fell short.
Actually, that entangle did keep them from attacking me, I
Yeah.
think, 3 times.
True. Control spells are very useful.
Yes. Because I would have gotten attacked a good 3 more times if not for that entangle spell.
But I can imagine she's still sad. She's like, my
Yeah,
attack
she
just
still
didn't work.
feels bad.
No. But the Anvil is totally going, "Well, if you hadn't wrapped them up in the vines and stuff, I would have been hit so many more times. My intestines might actually have fallen out."
Don't
I
want that
wouldn't have
again.
let that happen.
I know. It's okay.
Would I have had a long rest?
Oh,
Since
yeah.
It's been a night.
You guys can have a long
Okay.
rest. Nothing's gonna happen. Hold on. Let me check my
Lies.
Night
Suckers.
of day 2. Okay, because you're on night of day 1. Okay, so you guys are good.
Oh, nice. I like how you said
Right.
that. All
What?
right, I'm gonna hop off here because I was tired.
Okay.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Have
Yeah.
a good one, guys.
You
Thank you.
too.
Good game tonight.
Yeah,
Night.
you guys were great.
Bye.
Bye.
The
Okay, you
this
have a-
session. Good.
No, what were you saying?